At the Arctic Circle India Forum, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar highlighted India's growing involvement with the Arctic, alongside its long-standing engagement with Antarctica for over 40 years. He emphasized that India has developed an Arctic policy and established a research station in the region. Additionally, India has agreements with KSAT, which are pertinent to the country's space programs. Jaishankar noted that developments in the Arctic are likely to have global consequences and stressed that nations like India must formulate their own understanding of the region, recognizing its global significance.
We've had a growing involvement with the Arctic. We had an even earlier involvement with the Antarctic, which is now more than 40 years. And over the years, we have come up a few years ago with an Arctic policy. We have a research station there. We have today agreements with KSAT on Svalbard, which is relevant to our space. But when I look at it, what does it mean to have this event? What does it mean for India in a way? I think without exaggeration, what is happening in the Arctic and likely to happen will have global consequences, to put it very mildly. Now, as the country with the most people in this planet, and especially the most young people in this planet, obviously what happens in the Arctic is of extreme importance to us. And what happens there, a country like us has to decide whether we know about it from others or whether we also try to develop an understanding of our own. And an understanding will happen when obviously there are activities and resources and scientific research which is applied there. So I think in a way the Arctic has a value, has a global significance in itself, especially so for a country like us, purely in terms of, shall I say, our shareholding in the world. A second derivative is, given the direction in which things are moving, the consequences are going to be felt. The consequence, not just by us, by the entire world, but certainly by us too, in many ways, from all that I read, quite significantly. We've had a growing involvement with the Arctic. We had an even earlier involvement with the Antarctic, which is now more than 40 years. And over the years, we have come up a few years ago with an Arctic policy. We have a research station there. We have today agreements